The neuroscience of not giving a. Yep, I bleeped myself because I didn't want to use that word. But think about it. If you care too much about what other people think of you, it is a constant armor. It's a constant defense mechanism. It's pain of what do people think? What are they saying? So there is a very quick test to see if you're too sensitive to criticism, and it's in your cursive handwriting. So write the word dog, D-O-G. Write anything with a lowercase d. It's got to be in cursive because that's when you have the up and down stroke. And look at the size of the loop in your stem. If you have no loop, it does not mean you're not sensitive at all, but it does not mean that you're sensitive. So the bigger the loop, the more sensitive you are to criticism. And one of the exercises you can do to be less sensitive is to simply doodle a bunch of D stems that are retraced. I did it when I was 15 years old, and it completely changed the way I perceived other people's criticism and how much my feelings got hurt if they said, Bart, I don't like you, I don't like your shirt, I don't like your jacket, I don't like your car. I don't care. You're not paying my bills. Like, I literally don't care. And even in the comments, I've got like thousands of comments on the Donald Trump video, on my TED Talk video. I don't read them, but I don't care what people think that I don't respect. And if I don't know you, I can't respect you, and I can't take your criticism seriously. Now, that's a justification, but this mentality started 30 years ago when I started retracing my D, because I was a sensitive kid. I was not a bold kid. I was not a strong kid. But I changed the writing, and I think it helped my neural pathways go, you know what? I don't need to be concerned with what a stranger thinks. What an asinine way to live through the world. I'm going to be concerned with what that guy thinks, and that guy thinks, if that guy likes me. No! I only care about people that I deem important if they approve and if they want to be in a relationship with me. So it really is the fine art of not giving an F, like that great book by Mark Manson. But he didn't talk about graphotherapy. He didn't talk about the mind and how you can change it using neural pathways. So one of the simple tips is, if you or your kids have a sensitivity, a defensiveness, meaning that if you get criticized or even talked about, and you get angry and you get defensive and you get mad and you get your feelings hurt, that's a sign that you're probably too sensitive to criticism. And the easiest way that I know how to fix it, without years and years of therapy, finding the root cause, finding the time you were beat up on the playground. Oh, I've gone through that. It's not like I don't like therapy. But the point is, you don't have to live with that kind of pain and distress. If you retrace your D every day for 10 minutes a day, eventually you'll have somebody say something that you used to get mad about, and you're like, huh, okay. So you don't like my car? Okay. You don't like my hair? Okay. Good for you. Like, I don't care. So really would be great. So imagine this. This is the sensitivity criticism analogy that's worked so well in seminars for 30 years. Here's my arm. So you can throw water on it. You can throw, it doesn't matter. The arm's fine. But if there's a cut on my arm, I'm going to be kind of careful with it. But if you throw salt on my arm, or you throw vinegar, oh my God, I'll probably punch you. Like, I would very, very, very angry if you throw salt in an open wound. So that is the analogy of people with a really balloon size, hot air balloon size loop in the D. They are walking around with their ego as an open wound. So they're deeply concerned with getting approval. And that getting approval can be a beautiful quality as long as you're getting approval. But when you don't get approval, that's when they get defensive, they get mad, they get angry, and they turn on you. And so it's very difficult to manage relationships with people if they have this really big loop in the D, because they're really the sweetest person in the world when you're giving them the approval they need, the validation. But if you don't, or they perceive that you don't, they can become your worst enemy. So that's the negative side to this quality. But I'm more concerned about you just living in peace. What if you had a wound, but it all healed, then you got armor, and now you have a ski mask and a helmet. Now, people can throw salt at you, they can throw vinegar at you, they can throw apples and oranges and carrots. Nobody cares. It doesn't hurt your feelings. And that's the way I want people to live their lives, so that, especially in a world of internet and social media, everybody has a right to an opinion. Most people are too scared to come up and say stuff to your face. You just have to have it roll off your back like a water on duck's back. It just doesn't matter what random people think. The only people that matter are people that you deem important to your life, and their opinion matters. But not the general public, not some stranger, not a friend, not a girlfriend, not some other influencer or other person on Twitter. None of it matters. But if it does matter, it hurts, and if it hurts, then your life is not as joyous because you're having pain that's unnecessary. So if you want to armor yourself, do yourself a favor and do some mental exercises, do some meditation on it, find the root cause, and by gosh means just 10 minutes a day, make a D with retraced-D stem, and perhaps you'll have the same experience I did, which was just realizing that, oh, yeah, everyone has the right to opinion. I don't need to mess up my day about it. My name is Bart Baggett. I've written a lot of books. Here's my newest one coming out real soon called The Happy Wealthy Mind. It goes into different ways to change your life. Handwriting is only a piece of what we do. It's only a piece of the puzzle. It's only one of the frames that we use. But it's an important frame because it's neurology, it's neuropsychology. It helps you understand who you are, and then you can build a path to be a better you. So like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Please stop by handwritinguniversity.com. Check out some of the books, bartbaggett.com. And maybe I'll see you at a live seminar one day. Thanks for following. Bye for now.